Willie D Live.
What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get some notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds. Let's see. Eric Brown, Mexico City. What up? Keith Whitney. What's up, Las Vegas, Nevada? Eric, I think this might be the only the first or second time somebody has ever popped in from Mexico City, at least left a message and said they were from Mexico City. They would represent Mexico City. So I need you to put the word out, man, that there's a channel on YouTube called Willie D Live, and he ain't taking no prisoners. This is a guy that lets his hang. You dig what I'm saying? Call a strike, and a ball, a ball. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. A guy is on YouTube, and that's how you get down. You need to let the people know what's happening, man. Let them know what's happening. We ain't playing no games. We're gonna call a strike, a ball, a ball. Just like I'm gonna do with this story today with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. I know y'all looking for the politically correct stuff, but man, I don't know how to do that. I just don't know how to do it. What's up, JD? What's up? What's up? Keith Whitney, I am on my way to Las Vegas, not for the podcast just yet, but for the fight. I will be at the fight. You dig what I'm saying? Tank, come to check it out. NC in the house. What's up, Daryl? Illuminati Baltimore. What's up? Marble, Texas. What it do? Let's see if I can get this name. Diva? Busy Diva. I think that's it. Busy Diva Views. I think that's it. I think I got it. All right, Sam Poole, what's up? All right, fam, going in. Let me put a picture up of our subjects here. To the left, Angel Reese. To the right, Caitlin Clark. Two of basketball's premier stars today in the WNBA. They both were college stars at LSU. And what school did Caitlin Clark go to? What school was that? Y'all let me know what's the name of that school she went to. In any event, they're stars in the WNBA now. And let me tell you something, fam. And let me take them off the screen just for a moment, because I give respect what respect is due. I hadn't watched a women's basketball game in about 10 years, a WNBA basketball game. I haven't watched the game in about 10 years. May have been longer than that. But I watched that game today between Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever because of the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark rivalry, which has carried on from their basketball careers in college. And let me tell you something, fam. The WNBA is seeing a spike in their overall numbers because of Caitlin Clark and the Angel Reese rivalry. A lot of it got to do with Caitlin Clark and her breaking all of these records and stuff like that. But every single star got to have a superstar, got to have a superstar competitor. And for Caitlin Clark, it is Angel Reese, and people want to see that duel. And so for that, I ain't got no problem with that, man. I ain't got no problem with that at all. Now, the Fever won the game, 71-70. I watched the entire game, man. It was very competitive all the way through. I think the biggest lead was maybe 8 points or 10 points, one of those. But it was a seesaw battle, and it came down to the last possession, where Chicago made a very critical mistake. I think it was like 6 seconds left on the clock or something like that, and Indiana had the ball up 1, and they passed the ball in, and the Indiana player went on the other side of the court, and they passed the ball to that player that was on the other side of the court, and they couldn't catch up with the player. So time ran out. So they did a very poor job on executing their defense. Very, very poor job. It cost them the game. They got to get better real fast. Indiana was able to pull off their second win of the season, and Chicago suffered their 4th loss of the season. They got 3 wins. At some point during the game, Caitlin Clark was bumped to the floor. Now, the bump wasn't as bad as it seemed. She was being dramatic. She exaggerated it. The girl bumped her purposely. And, the girl that played for Chicago Sky, she bumped her purposely. And she fell to the floor. She flopped to the floor. And to the judges' credit, the referees' credit, they did not call a foul. I have to applaud that. Although I don't like to see players get cheap fouls, if I was Caitlin Clark, if I was in Caitlin Clark's shoes, I would have flopped too. That's right, I said it. I would have flopped. I'm trying to win, man. I'm going to do whatever I got to win. Whatever I got to do to win, man, that's what I'm finna do. She did the right thing. She did the right thing. If I was in her shoes, I would have done the same thing. Man, you ain't even got to touch me. Just act like you just walked by me and I'm going to be, man, he pushed me down. Hey. I need that ball, man. I'm trying to get that ball. Now, oh yeah, they did call a foul. That's right. They did call a foul. To the referee's discredit, he called a foul. That's right. They called a flagrant. That's right. They did. Absolutely. They called a foul. Now, to Angel Reese's credit, she applauded her friend, gave her 5, gave her a pound when she gave her some dap when she came back to the sideline after she fouled her, gave her some dap. What was she supposed to do? Not dap her up? Caitlin Clark is the enemy, man. If I'm in Angel Reese's shoes, Caitlin Clark is the enemy. She got to go down. We ain't playing no games out here, man. This is the WNBA. We hard. Tough. But we ain't playing no games. She's supposed to, like, yeah, you know that, yeah, you deal with you doing what you got to do to get in her head. You doing what you got to do to help us win this game. I don't have a problem with that, man. I don't understand why some people do. Why some people are so mad at Angel Reese. They trying to make Angel Reese the villain. Let me tell you something. Without Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark is not that good. Because you got to have somebody to push you, somebody to get you up for game time, that make you want to be competitive. That's why Magic Johnson had Larry Bird. He pushed him. You got to have that nemesis. You got to have the yin and the yang. You got to have something to make people who don't even watch basketball, who don't even watch the WNBA, watch the WNBA. I bet you at least 50, 60, 70% of the people who watch that game today don't even watch the WNBA. They don't even watch women's basketball. But they watch that rivalry. You know why? Because Americans love a good rivalry. We like rivalries. We love rivalries. That's why those numbers are up. The girl cold now, fam. I ain't taking nothing from her. She cold. Caitlin Clark, a bad girl. She cold. I heard a commentator talking about how she was a great player. And, you know, she's pretty. And I was like, yeah, she's a great player. Great player. Somebody said she just be throwing the ball up and praying. Well, I want to know who she praying to, because that damn ball showed who find his way in that bucket frequently. I want to know who she praying to. I need to know, because that ball be going in when she be shooting it. It be going in frequently. Getting that ball going in there, man, she be rugged and rough, and yeah, I'm trying to score, we're trying to win, I'm trying to win, man. I'm talking about, like, I like that. I'll take her over some of these male basketball players. You know why? Because she got heart, man. She got heart. I like that. I like that heart, man. I like that heart. Angel Reese got heart. I'll take her, man. I'll take her over a lot of these ball players, these men basketball players. They ain't got no heart. In fact, damn near every girl that was on that floor today, it seemed like they had heart. I'll take all of them over some of these male basketball players who ain't got no heart. I mean, zero heart. Man, I don't even care what you do. I don't care what you do for a living, but have heart, man. Have some heart. Have some pride about the work that you do. Have some pride. People that do the minimum scare me. There are people out there in life who do the minimum. They do the minimum on the job. They do the minimum in their relationships. Romantic, platonic, family, they just do the minimum. You ever seen that employee that be on the job and, you know, a piece of paper be on the floor or something be out of place, and they'll walk right by it every single time, won't pick it up. They'll just walk right by it. It could be a piece of paper in their office. They won't even pick it up off the floor. Well, you know, if the cleaning people don't get it, I ain't going to, ain't my job. Dangerous people. I gotta plug this. Hold on, fam. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, people that do the minimum, they scare me. Okay, don't get mad when Caitlin Clark has a Draymond Green. Caitlin Clark ain't gonna do no Draymond Green. She ain't that. The star players, they don't play like that. I'm talking about the big players. You got role players. Draymond is more like a role player. You know, he's a henchman. Go in, disrupt, score a few points, get the rebound, bring in the energy, throw the other team off balance, scam, make them think when they come to the hole, they're going to get knocked down. That's that player. Draymond ain't going in there to score points. He going in there to knock somebody down. The star players who score all the points, they don't have that type of time. They don't have that energy. They're not doing all of that. Caitlin Clark ain't going to have to do that because she's going to be protected. She sell tickets. Oh, yeah. I think they said that was their like 5th sellout. They just sold out 5 times. They play in an arena that holds 17,000 people. And they just sold out like 5 times in a row. Yeah. Oh, they're going to protect her. And as they should. If I was the commissioner at the WNBA, man, I would protect her. What y'all say? Who over that threatening cat? Who? Somebody said something? Somebody said something about cat? Who said something about Caitlin Clark? What you say? Apologize. I ain't finna let y'all mess up my money, man. Man, Caitlin Clark bringing that paper into the league. WNBA players ain't never rode on private jets. They chartering jets now because of Caitlin Clark. Chartering jets. Fetty say Draymond is a wrestler. That's funny as hell. Who saw what Draymond said that he said the league was not made for them to retire wealthy because, you know, one of the reasons why, you know, they tax them so much money and they fine them. Say, Draymond, all you got to do is just stop beating up people, man, and you ain't got to worry about that part. And taxes are part of the game. Everybody pay taxes. And if you make that kind of money like y'all make, you know, there's a whole bunch of tax shelters for you. So all you got to do is get a real good, a very, very good accountant who understands the codes, and you're good on that end. But here's the deal, fam. Although Draymond plays dirty. I like him. Okay, I said it. I like him. I like him. Now, if he was not on my team, I wouldn't like him. But if he's on my team, if he's playing for my team, I like him. You got to have one of them players, an enforcer. Every team got to have an enforcer. Bernie Maxwell was our enforcer during our championship season. Bernie Maxwell was the dude. He was the enforcer. Bernie Maxwell get up in Jordan's face, foul Jordan hard. He don't care, like, you know. And then it was after Bernie Maxwell, it was World Be Free. You got to have an enforcer, somebody who ain't scared to mix it up with the other teams, somebody who, you know, if y'all get into a fight, he gonna be right there squabbling. You got to, every team got to have somebody like that. I'll take it further than that. Every family got to have somebody like that. Every crew got to have somebody like that. Every crew got to have somebody that'll throw them hands. Again, if he's not on my team, I don't like him. I can't stand Draymond Green. Can't stand him if he's not on my team. But if he's on my team, protect Draymond at all costs. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Willie D, you're hypocritical. Join the crowd. All of us have a degree of hypocrisy about ourselves. So I know I'm not alone. I'm just being honest about it. Caitlin Clark, you got to protect her. She's a cash cow. If I'm playing against her, I can't stand her. I'm try to foul her, put on her butt. I'm going to be mad. Not jealous, just mad. Getting all that shine. All they talking about Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark, every damn day. Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark. Like they ain't got all these other teams in the NBA and all these other players in the WNBA. Like nobody else matters but Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark. All you hear, Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark. Well, that's how they do, fam. When you go to get a superstar, that's how they do. If it had been any other player, if it don't matter what the race is, if it had been any other player who came into the WNBA with that much focus on them, scoring that kind of scoring points the way she scored points in college, breaking records, they would have came with that same amount of energy. They would have came with that same amount. And then some. Because well, let me put it like this. At the very least, it would have been the same amount. The then some is because she's white. Let's call it striking the ball a ball. She's getting extra action because she's white. But she's getting action. She's getting the initial action because she can hoop for real. She can hoop, flat out hoop. If she couldn't hoop, it don't matter that she's white. She wouldn't be getting that kind of action. Because that's one thing about sports. If you can put that ball in that hole, if you can get that ball, rebound, if you can throw that ball, run that ball, catch that ball, oh, you're going to play. You're going to play until you can't play anymore. It ain't like music. You might still have it at 60, at 70, but the audience moves on. I like it, fam. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that girl play. I think I think she's exciting to watch. I like to watch Angel Reese too, but come on, fam. We talking about basketball. Whoever scored the most points is gonna get the most attention, and she scored the most points. She's already breaking records already. Her whiteness ain't making her break those records. Her skill is making her break those records. That's her skill, man. That ain't got nothing to do with whiteness. Now, what people say about her off the court and all the action that she get off the court, that's something different. All of the extra action she get because she's white, that's different. But when she get inside those four lines on that basketball court, her whiteness can't save her. That's skill. That's that skill. Shit, man. If I was on a basketball court, I'm picking her. Hey, come on, Caitlin. I got Caitlin. You know how it be, man, when you're on the basketball court, you're in the hood, you're playing basketball, and the first thing you want to do is try to get the best players. Man, Caitlin, come on. Yeah, come on. I'd rather have her on my team than play against her. Yeah, man. Now, I was one of those players that people would rather have me play on their team than against me. Not because I was a hell of a shooter, but because I was a hell of a fouler. I'll foul the hell out you, man. I'll hack you. So you don't want to play against me. I'll hack you. So they would pick me just so they wouldn't have to play against me. so that they wouldn't have to get hacked. And the player on the best team, if y'all think Draymond Green be fouling, y'all ain't seen Willie D. If y'all think Draymond Green be wrestling, you ain't seen me get down. I don't care how big the other player is. There will be no dunks. Ain't no layups. Try to lay up on me, you're going to be laying up in bed somewhere, laying up on the stretcher. I'll make you lay up on the stretcher. I'm telling you, ain't no layups. Ain't no dunking. None of them dunks. I don't do none of that. If I can't dunk, you can't dunk. That's my motto. Ain't going to be no dunking on me. No dunking. No layups. I be having them dudes. I have them dudes out there. They be 6'6", 6'8", damn near 7 feet out there shooting jumpers. And I'll foul them while they shooting the jumper. I'm all in their face while they shooting the jumper. I ain't letting them get nothing free. Nothing. You're gonna smell my cologne every single play. Try to come up in that paint with all that muscle and all that. Gonna turn into a real all-out fight. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, man. Yeah. Who was that? Zex? See, you ain't dunking on nobody, man. You ain't dunking. Boy, you wish you could dunk on me. Hey, if you tried to dunk on me, you'll mess around and lose a finger. You'll lose a finger or two. Whole leg, it'd be like, them limbs, your limbs would be like, which way did they go? Which way did they go? Nah, it wouldn't be no dunking on me, partner. And you know, street ball, ain't no referee. So what you gonna do? You gonna just take the ball? We got to argue the call. And it's gonna be pretty much hard to just argue the ball from me. It's gonna be hard. A whole finger, Shay, a whole finger. Gone, trying to dunk. Don't try to be no hero, man. On that basketball court, we don't have superheroes. No flying. It's a no-fly zone. Coming out trying to all that old stuff you seen on TV, it don't work on the playground. It ain't gonna work. We'll say you try to play like that in Chicago, you're gonna have to use your boxing skill. I was fully prepared for that. You know, what you think? We didn't have to do that in Houston? You think they stopped making tough guys when they got to Chicago? Your hood ain't no harder than mine, homie. Kales, what up? What about Angel getting choked? Choked? What are you talking about? I mean, how did I miss that? Angel. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, that's what they was talking about. Okay, that's what they was talking about. Okay, yeah, I heard about that was some type of. I saw that foul. I didn't think she was choked, but yeah, old girl took her down. Hey, that's basketball. That's basketball. I want to see more of that. Make me want to watch. I like that contact. Basketball is a contact sport. I need to see more contact. You know, I like that basketball from the 90s, man. I like that 90s basketball. They got that no contact basketball these days. I want to see somebody hitting that floor, man, from time to time. Go down, go up in that paint and hit the floor. I want you to go in there knowing you finna go take a hit. It's something different when you know you about to get a hit. You're about to take a hit and you still got to concentrate on making that shot. That's a different type of athlete there. All right. Appreciate the warning, Broski. Broski said we got some trolls in the comments. We will be getting rid of trolls because trolls are hoes. So I am on the lookout for the trolls. We do get rid of them because all they want to do is just cause confusion and be disrespectful. We don't allow that around here. You're going to have to go back and crawl back under that hole from which you came. We don't play that type of games around here. I like Angel Reese because Angel Reese said, "What these girls ain't supposed to be nice to me." You know, I'm playing against them. I'm against them. They're not supposed to be nice. They're not supposed to be nice to us. I like that. I like that mentality. She's going to be a force to be reckoned with. No excuses. We just go in there and get it done. No excuses. Raina, what's up? Just bullish. What up, Robert Trotter? Go Big Transportation. Miss HP. Miss Jazzy is in the building. What's up, Miss Jazzy? Miss Jazzy be regulating that moderation. Ashley Barber. Felicia, what's up, Felicia Madison? Glad to have you. Byron Brooks, what's up? You know, they talk a lot about Caitlin Clark, man, but Cynthia Cooper. A lot of y'all don't know about that Cynthia Cooper who played for the Comets. That girl, that was money. Put 30 up on you like it was nothing. Coop. Wonder what Cynthia Cooper got going on these days. Need to get on the show. Have a conversation with her. Talking about heart. Oh, yeah, man. Heart. Barbara Brown, what's up? Appreciate you. G. Graves. Yeah, Cynthia Cooper jacked that ball up from anywhere, roll up on you, and whatever she wanted, man, get that ball to Coop, man. We just knew it. We knew it was going to be good. Yeah, Cheryl Swoops was a beast also, but Cheryl was injured, you know, for most of her career with the Comets. Yeah, but Coop took us there. Coop made them raise those championship banners. I say everybody in the WNBA should welcome Caitlin Clark for elevating the money game. The game was already elevated. The girls already play competitive. But now it's like everybody watching. So she has put the eyeballs on the game. She's brought a certain level of respectability to the game. Those girls, the way they was coming up and down that court today, I ain't gonna lie, fam. I would have had to fire one of them because I was like, man, I don't think you can stop that right there, man. I would have fired one of them. I ain't finna let nobody just do me like that, run around me like that, just pass me up like that. Nah, man, you got to get fired. But I understand the jealousy. I understand the jealousy of all the other players because they like, damn, what about the numbers I'm doing? What about what we do over here? We win and we got a better record than they got. You know, yo, I've been in the game X amount of years. I done put blood, sweat, and tears, and they ain't never bragged on me like this. And now they brag doing all this bragging on her. Woo, woo, woo. Fam, that's the breaks. You know, it's like, it's like some of the singers out there, some of the other singers out there who have been in the game longer than Beyonce. But when you start talking about singers, pop singers, that's all a lot of people want to talk about is Beyonce. They can't stop bringing up Beyonce name. Or right now it's Taylor Swift. Everything is Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Man, don't you know it's people out there that's been putting in real time and been in the game longer than Taylor Swift and made their contributions, ain't never got that type of action. Think they don't feel some type of way? But this is different in regards. This is different because as far as record sales and concerts and stuff like that, you can stand on your own merit, and it's an individual sport. This is a team sport in a league. We don't have a league or a union and none of that in music. So it's a very much individualized sport, so to speak. This basketball, one player can come in and elevate the game. That's been proven time and time again in football and in basketball and even in baseball. So the other players, everybody, all of the players in the WNBA gets to benefit from Caitlin Clark's success and attention. All of them, everybody benefit. The coaches benefit. The league benefits. The ball boys benefit. The dancers benefit. The concession people benefit. The parking people benefit. Everybody's benefiting. Just like when Deion Sanders went over to Colorado. That man turned that thing totally around. Money just out the roof, just bringing in all kinds of hundreds of millions of dollars into the city, into the program. Everybody benefit off of Deion Sanders coaching at Colorado. Everybody that plays Colorado football, every team that they played against, the conference that they were in, the NCAA, the networks, the advertisers, everybody benefiting. Everybody eating off Deion Sanders. Likewise, right now, everybody's eating off of Caitlin Clark. And is it unfair to everybody else? Perhaps. But somebody got to do it. It's got to be somebody. If somebody else don't like it, all they got to do is go out there and be greater. All they had to do is go out and be greater when they came into the WNBA. And they could have had the same kind of action or similar action. I'm gonna call a strike and a ball, fam. I know some of y'all don't like that, but I gotta call a strike and a ball. It is what it is. Family, listen to what I'm saying. I have never, except when the Comets played in Houston back in the mid-90s, I've never circled a date to watch a basketball game, a WNBA basketball game. I didn't circle the date. I gave myself a reminder to check it out, and it came on early. So I gave myself a reminder to get up and watch the game. That's big for me because the WNBA just ain't been my thing since the Comets left. Since the Comets left Houston, I just never been interested in it. I have not been interested in it. But because of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, that's why I gotta say Angel Reese, because if it was, I haven't watched a Caitlin Clark game. I haven't watched her play by herself, play any of those games her team play. I haven't watched any of those games. But that rivalry, everybody likes a good rivalry, and I watched that. And it did not disappoint. It was a very good game. Oh, Don Staley. Yeah, Don is, man, wee. That's a cold woman right there. Don Staley. Real deal. Real deal. Don Staley coached South Carolina Gamecocks. Don Staley decorated, won 3 gold medals with Team USA as a player, and later as head coach of another U.S. gold medal winning team. Let me look at Don's stats here. Staley got that record, man. Wikipedia alone. Ooh, awards and honors. Winner of the Honda Sports Award for basketball, WBCA Player of the Year, name it, College Player of the Year, 91. This list of accolades is too damn long. It's too long. Damn, very impressive. Very impressive. Let's see where's let's see, for South Carolina, she's been coaching South Carolina since 2008. She won the championship first in 2016. She won another championship in 2021 and 2021-2022 season, and another in 23-24, 30-0. I didn't realize she played a year in Houston. She played 10 games in Houston back in 2005. And she played in 2006. She played 34 games. I didn't know she played in Houston. Didn't realize that. Let's see. What was the points per game? 7 points. Coach of the year, coach of the year, coach of the year. Yeah. What's up, Keith Smith? Mike Diesel, what's up? Sean Lunatic, what it do? Dexter Fuquay. If you're just not joining, fam, we were talking about Deontay Wilder and his fight tonight against Gile John. Didn't go well for Deontay. He got knocked out in the 5th round. That's part of boxing. Some of the greatest fighters ever, and named the best ever, have been knocked out. That's part of boxing. That's how it go. You win most, you lose some. But he did say he was going to retire after the fight. He said he would retire. And so let's see, said the blind man. Let's see if he'll hold up to that. A lot of times, fighters will make retirement announcements right after fights or right before fights. Then you let some time go by, the game be calling them. That boxing ring be calling like some drugs, man. It just be like, even when you're sitting on money, it's like, yeah, you ain't finna go out there and fight for free, but the money just make it easier to make the decision. But it's that desire to put those gloves on and get inside that ring and fight and battle is what is it. That's the greatest motivator. But I don't know if, after watching that fight tonight, I don't know if Deontay got that. I don't know if he still cared to fight, because he just didn't look like he was interested in being in that fight at all. He was just sitting around like he was waiting. And even when we would throw punches, they didn't look like they had a lot on them. So whatever you decide to do, I'm with him. Totally with him. Can't say nothing bad about him. As a man, he impresses me more than most dudes do. So I'm wishing him nothing but the best. That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.